Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. And the shot to clear is ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Liberty Flames offense that has the first possession of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Flicks it out of the air. Smashes through the tackle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Davis. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Flames have their offense in high gear. They'll ride Davis here. There's some room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. First down here for the offense. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it. It's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8th. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The run inside. It's Davis. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. So frustrating to have a false start in this area of the field, but still 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Lopez rushes on him. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The shot to clear, send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage. Penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wideouts either side. Lopez, play action. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running inside, it's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix.
Breaks free and he might be gone. Still on his feet. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Flames.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether we conserve it or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lopez. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez wants to fire. Pressure coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half, but you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Payne. Still on his feet at the 45. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. The run inside. It's Davis. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, shot to clear. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Extra point here will tie the game.
And that is such a critical mistake for this offense, man. Such an opportunity to add to the lead, put more points on the board, keep the momentum, but sometimes you just get a little bit too aggressive. And Palmer, they pay for it in a big way.
And that's one where the defense gave up some yards early in the drive, and you're wondering, is the opponent going to score here at the end of the first half? But they're just waiting for one mistake, and they take advantage of the opportunity, jumping that pass in the air, picking it off, taking it all the way to the house, and now taking the lead.
Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw it again. Got his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the middle. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Flames will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Lopez. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The shot that clears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. Got a little grass. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lopez to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Lopez to pass. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the shot to clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space to the left. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right on the money. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Flames are threatening on 1st and goal. Running inside, it's Davis. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! And that one will give them the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Lopez. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Chanticleers are flying down the field. The play fake, Lopez. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Chanticleers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Complete to Williams over the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throwing, Lopez. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll run the option. He is stuffed on 4th down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. The run inside. It's Davis. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Here's Lopez to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Crosses the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Using his feet to buy time. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Bring in the heat. Breaks loose. Open space at the 25. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Here comes the heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. On the option. The keeper. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Finding some room. Ripping through the defense. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Braves! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Lopez. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, they are fortunate to get that fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now. And the Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Inside the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation.